What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's Adirondack Driven here. This is gonna be probably the first official video. Today we got the Honda Civic Si. I'm gonna be just talking about like I guess what it's like to daily driving a Honda Civic Si. Today I'm gonna go over what it's got for a motor. As you see, I just a nice gnarly cold start at the beginning of the video. I did change the exhaust a little bit on it, so that's just something I did minor. I'm gonna make a video about that as a cheaper exhaust setup that really actually does sound good. So I'm gonna I'll show you guys what there is for the motor, and then we'll go for a drive after and really show you guys what it's got on the drive, how fun it is to drive, different things like that. So here we are. We got the 2.0 VTEC. As many of you guys don't know, this is it's a good little strong Honda motor. It's all stock right now with the battery over there. It's a different battery we put in afterwards. It's all stock, fairly clean. I picked this up in about the end of July of 2021. So that's when I got that, and it was actually lowered. As you can kind of see right now, it's not lowered anymore. It's definitely a lot higher. It was lowered on some aftermarket coils and springs that I took out. I put the stock stuff back in it because it was just too low. And up here, you guys can see, we do have some snow. We just got some more. Right now we probably have about 4 or 5 inches of snow. And I can't drive this back and forth to college every day when I need to, and when it's lowered down to the ground. So we put it back to stock because it looks a lot better right now. It does stock with it out it lowered to the ground, and with it this way, it's a lot better in the snow as well. It is it's the Si, as I already said, with the 2.0. So we'll hop inside. I can show you guys. Whoever doesn't know. So right here's the RPM gauge, and every time it gets over here at 6,000 RPMs, it will hit what's called the VTEC. Let me try to get the camera in there a little bit. There. Right here's 6,000, as you guys can see. Red line's at 8,000. As you hit 6,000 RPMs, you'll hit what's called the VTEC, which is essentially a power band, but it gives it obviously a little more shot because it's Honda Civic, different motor or whatever. So that's that, and it's got, as you guys can see down here, it's got the 6-speed manual transmission. And if you guys are thinking about starting to get a manual, you want a fast car, you want something fun to drive, this is my first car. This is my first manual car I've had, and let's say it's been a blast. It's everything I guess I wanted and more, and it's super easy to learn how to drive. So if you want to teach your buddies, you want to teach your family, anyone like that, you got the car. And it's a nice ride. Handles super good. Like you can take a decently sharp corner 20 miles faster than what might be recommended, and you'll be fine. It handles very good. As long as you got with all the stock stuff on it, it handles very good. Bumps aren't bad. It gets great fuel mileage. I go to college, I drive about an hour and a half to college, fill up my tank before I go to college. I don't even use maybe a full bar, maybe 2 bars when I get to college. I'm driving roughly 70 miles or so to college at about an average probably 55, 60 miles an hour. So you think about that, that's pretty good gas mileage. I'm thinking I'm probably getting between 25 miles per gallon probably combined, both highway and like I guess just rural, urban, whatever driving. So that's that. As you guys can see, this is the exhaust I'm running on it. It's just the aftermarket exhaust tip from Advanced Auto, AutoZone, any of those places you can pick one up. And I'll be making a video about that. It gives it a little bit of rumble, so if you're someone who is new, learning how to drive manual like I am, then it definitely helps a lot. Well, I should say, and definitely gotten a lot better, and I'm definitely better at it. But it's having that noise is something that helps you to learn the manual, listen to the shifts, be able to hear the motor, all that good stuff. So it comes on these wheels. These are the stock wheels as well. They're, I guess, kind of more of a sporty thing, because obviously right there, as you can see, the IV Tech, which is what they come on. They're the sporty package of the Honda Civic, and it's about 15-20 degrees here in New York right now, and she started up pretty good in the cold snow. Had snow on her, I dusted it off. Started up pretty good, and I haven't had any problems with the car at all. As I said, I changed the springs, the coils, springs, and the struts, because struts were cut down as well. And then it had a stage 2 XZD clutch in it when I first bought it from a couple in New Hampshire, but I changed it back, and I put it back to stock clutch, so it's a lot better, easier to drive, and it doesn't shift as hard. And sorry about the wind if you guys are hearing that. It is getting windy here, but yeah, so we'll take it for a ride, and I'll catch up with you guys when we're in the inside, and I'll go over the sound system and whatever and explain it all, and maybe do a little pulls and stuff here and there so you guys can see what it really is like driving Civic Si as a daily. This is also a 2009. It's got about 140,000 miles, and as you saw when I was in the inside, I was about 148,000 miles right now. I've about to do my second oil change on it, and it's a great car, and it's like reliable. I've not had any problems with it. So stay tuned, and I'll catch you guys when I'm back in the car. We're back inside, ladies and gentlemen. We're going for a ride quick down the road. We're just gonna go from the start. Just warmed it up, and we're just going. So we'll show you guys just driving down the road or whatever, and how smooth it takes corners. And as you can see, there's snow and some ice on the road, so I got good studded snow tires, so it is good out in the snow. It's not great, obviously, because it's a car, but it's good. It's equipped with traction control over here on my left too, and Nick needs to put on a seatbelt. The traction control is really good for corners. And it's got an anti-lock brake, so it's all really good for snow. It's all set up good with the safety features wise. But as you can hear, the exhaust set up in the back. In that video I'll be going over it, but as you can hear, it's not really too drony on the inside, but the downshifts, and when you shift up, if you're really getting onto it, you can hear that, obviously. It's got the radio here. The heat and the AC works great. I've never had a problem with either one of those yet. As long as you run a good, decent battery, then you'll be doing good too. So we'll get on this road on a little bit of a straightaway, and I'll do a little bit of a pull for you guys, so you can just see how fast this car actually can get up and go if it wants. But this is with a stock clutch too, so, and it can take the abuse, I guess, per se, if it's not really abusing it. The car is meant to go fast because it's a high rev motor, but we'll do a little pull here quick. That's only 5th gear, and that's not without the VTEC or anything. It's handling good in the snow, so as you guys can see, it is fast. It's a good car. Super fun to drive, and if you're learning manual, then it's not a bad car to learn manual on and figure out how to drive. Alright, we're back at the house, ladies and gentlemen. We are gonna be wrapping this video up. I just wanted to show you guys the interior quick, because I don't know how great I actually showed you it. I'm gonna show you the interior, and then one of the best features, my favorite, that I forgot was the sunroof feature that is on the top, actually, right here. So yep, and then I'll show you the interior. The seats are super comfortable. You got those kind of sporty, I guess, looking pedals down there. Then you got the nice interior, the SI semi bucket racing seats, just because it's the model it is, the Sport. You got the nice SI in the seat there. It's not the cleanest on the inside. That is a little worn down. Don't mind all my junk back here, but this is about the room I get with being 5'10", 5'11" in the back. For the back, what people in the back would get for space. And then back here you can see you have your one big main speaker, your trunk. Obviously there's a bunch of stuff in there I would show you guys, but anyways, when I get in here, I have, like being said, I'm 5'11", 5'10", 5'11", and I got more than enough room. And my dad, who's 6'5", can fit in the passenger seat and drive as well. So I think that's gonna wrap it up for this video. I hope you guys liked it. The daily driving thing, I've taken it on a road trip about 3 hours, and it's super comfortable. My body felt fine. I'm younger, so anyone who's a little bit older is gonna say, yeah, you're younger, your body feels good, but my body felt good. My dad was semi-comfortable, and like I said, he's 6'5" and a bigger dude, and he was comfortable in the car all the way on our 3-hour trip as well. So it makes for a good daily driver. It's definitely good. The only thing that I have seen so far, or I guess kind of disliked or would see a con about the car, is the fact that the paint on it is wearing down. But I mean, that's not anything terrible. That's just looks, I guess, for people who like the looks or whatever. But I think that's gonna wrap it up, guys. I hope you enjoyed my first, I guess, actual video here with on the new camera and what it's like daily driving. If you guys have any video ideas or anything, please let me know in the comments below. That'd be very well appreciated, so I can make some videos on different things. I'm gonna be doing some ice fishing videos, tip-up fishing, and different things like that at college as well as the different things with the car as the build goes on, new builds in the future. There's big things coming this summer that I'm gonna be taking you guys a part of, taking you along and be a part of the build. So I hope you guys enjoyed it.